So guys, did Nengi and Ozo actually have sex? Check this video out and we'll talk.
Mighty Nengi is fucking Ozo.
So guys, according to my sources, that clip you just saw is a clip from Big Brother Brazil. Calm down, Nengi and Ozo did not have sex. Even if they did have sex, trust me, Big Brother wouldn't have shown it that way. That's explicit. Well, not on DSTV unless for people that are subscribed to Showmax. So for now, we know that that particular video is not, hey, English. That particular video is not Ozo and Nengi. So calm down with all the rumors, guys. All these people that watch Big Brother on Twitter. So guys, this week's highlight. Tolani Badge has been evicted, Watoni has been evicted, and Brighto has been evicted. So I saw Watoni and Brighto's eviction coming, but I did not see Tolani Badge's eviction coming. I felt like she was a strong contender. I don't know why. I mean, she's Tolani Badge, but she's been evicted even before Tricky T, and it shook me. But I actually just found out recently that I actually have one friend that's been voting for Tricky T. So there are actually people that vote for Tricky T. I would not personally vote for Tricky T because I have other faiths at this moment. But yeah, so it is what it is. Tricky T is still in the house, Watoni is out, Tolani Badge is out, and Brighto is also out. So let's see if Brighto and Watoni can continue what they started in the house outside the house. Ebuka's mission this week was to scatter tables, not just shake it. Literally break them and break the pieces, blend it, turn it into powder and blow it away, because that's what he did. He shook tables by asking a lot of questions that the housemates did not see coming, gossips and side talks they had behind each other's backs. Ebuka brought into limelight, and I'll get into that soon. But for this week's highlight, there were a lot of sponsored games by Revolution Plus, Kudo Bank, Indomie was really good, and then the Pepsi challenge was also really good. Ozo and Tricky T won the Pepsi challenge. I thought they did really well. I also expected them to win. Oh, I said Kudo Bank. It's not Kudo, it's Kuda Bank. Ozo won this week's head of house, and for the second time they did really good. They won their wager. They had to create different art pieces where the housemates dedicated some of those art pieces to, some dedicated theirs to their dads and some to their moms. So it was really emotional, and I remember crying that day. Tricky T's presentation actually got me in tears because his was very touchy. He dedicated his to his mom. Nengi also cried. Like, a lot of people got really emotional, and of course Kid came up and said that, oh, I'm not here to give a sad story. He actually made the housemates laugh with his story because it was a privileged one, which he also acknowledged, knowing that he's from a privileged background. So yeah, that was that for their art tasks. They also won their wager with Ozo as head of house. You remember last week, there was no highlight from me last week. I was really ill last week. Nobody even sent me a message to say how far we didn't see your highlights, what's going on. It's okay. So last week V got defensive. Ebuka asked V why she advised Lekon to stay away from V, and V stated that she did that because she's closer to Lekon. Lekon is a guy and she's not friends with Erica, so she didn't say much to Erica about the situation going on between Erica and Lekon. But this week was Erica's turn, because Ebuka asked Erica about the conversation she had with Tolani Badge about Neo. Apparently, Tolani Badge started feeling Neo, and Neo also felt Tolani Badge in a way. Like, noticed her, like, oh, she's beautiful, she's quite attractive. And Erica advised Tolani Badge to go for it if she was feeling it. And Ebuka asked her, like, did you really want that? Erica basically owned it with her chest that yes, she advised Tolani Badge to go for it if she was feeling it with Neo, and that shook V, because now V is calling Erica ugly, saying God doesn't like ugly. That's a different conversation. But now it is obvious that the battle line has been drawn between V and Erica. For sure. They are for sure in war, because V doesn't consider Erica as a friend, Erica doesn't consider V as a friend, so now it is very obvious. Ebuka also asked Lekon about his conversation with several people in the house about Erica wanting to kiss him. That also pissed Erica off, saying, you know, when did I ask you to kiss me, or when did I try to kiss you multiple times? So this week is going to be very interesting because Ebuka really shook tables. Ebuka also asked Dorothy about Watoni and Brighto's relationship. Anyway, those two are out of the house, so Dorothy is in the clear. There can be no drama this week for Dorothy because Brighto that she was feeling is out, and Watoni is in a relationship or situationship with Brighto, but they're both out of the house now. So as it is right now, the house is going to be dramatic this week, especially coming from V and Erica. I hope Erica does not indulge and get into a fight with V because she's already on 2 strikes. The 3rd strike, she's out. So it's really going to be interesting this week. Oh, I don't know. I feel like I'm exhausted from talking about Erica and Kid Wire's situationship. You see, when people are in a relationship, it's best to just stay out of it and not advise because whatever they want to do is what they will do. Apparently, Erica and Kid Wire got into a heated fight again, the 2nd time or 3rd time this week. They broke up, but now they're back together. So I feel like there's no need going into why they had the fight. She was just being jealous and she had a fight and they broke up. But now they're back together. The same thing with V and Neo. They also broke up and they're back together. Ozo is still in the brotherly zone with Nengi. So I don't know how he's going to get out of that one. I feel like something major needs to happen for Ozo to see that he needs to back away from Nengi because she is not willing to offer him what he wants. And Kid also is not willing to offer Erica what she wants. I feel like maybe in the house, because they don't have anywhere to run to, they are forced to see themselves all the time. It will be difficult for Erica and Ozo to get the message in their head since they both have coconut head. So hopefully when they leave the house and see clips of how stupid they're beginning to look, they might get sense. So with Lucy, there was nothing really with Lucy this week. She was just being her regular self. If you ask her not to cook, it's an issue. If she's cooking and in her space too much, it's an issue. So Prince actually likes Tolani Badge, but now he just discovered that Tolani Badge was actually feeling Neo. I don't know how he feels about it. I think he's still a bit down because Tolani Badge is out of the house because they were really close. But Prince is also close to Dorothy and Lucy, so I feel like Prince will be fine. I like his friendship with Dorothy. I wish they even had something going on because I think that duo they are very playful, so it won't be anything serious. A lot of things will happen this week and Ebuka just set the pace for those things to happen. So this week will definitely be very interesting. If you haven't subscribed to my channel, please do that. Hit the subscribe button, that red button down there, hit that subscribe button and the thumbs up button, the one that goes up, not the one that goes down, the one that goes up, and let me know what you think. So I'll see you guys on my next one. Bye.